Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Where are you joining from? Let me know. Let yourself know. I'm Diane, happy to be here with you in this moment. Never have been here before. We are going to dive into a practice right away. I'd love to know a couple things for you to reflect upon before we dive in. So we all know it's been a year of such a stunning time. We're still learning so much. I'm curious what you've learned in this time of a pandemic of COVID that we've adopted and adapted so many habits and ways to get through. A beautiful reflection that I'm trying to remember who this is from. It'll come to me in a minute. A beautiful philosopher. A way to reflect goes like this: to realize that we're always on a journey and we are learning things all of the time. We have no idea what we will learn. I've offered this quote before. We have no idea what we will discover, what we will do with what we discover. Welcome, welcome. Take your time getting on. And we have no idea what we discover will do with us. So the reflection goes like this. In that discovery, this year that we've been in, Gwen and Rich, Melly, Alan, and everyone else who's joining, I'm Diane. What surprised you? What surprised you? So we're just asking the question, what did we learn in this time that continues in this year? Unprecedented is a primary word for sure. But it really has been the high level learning, if you're a meditator, about the fact that everything is uncertain and changing all the time. And COVID really showed us and is showing us that truth on a high level. So it's a great study to find out what happened to you. What did you discover? What surprised you in yourself? What habits did you get into? What ways were you stretched? What ways did you contract? So that's one question. The other is, what challenged you? And that's the biggest question. Because the challenge, when you ask the question, is normally on a regular day, is when the very thing that I don't like, that I have a strong opinion about, has gone the other way. That's the reality of a challenge. And it normally feels like a threat. And so biologically, when we feel like we're threatened, what happens to us? Thank you. So, Chani, forgive me if I said that incorrectly, learned to be in a space of a space and to just be and allow. Big learning. Melly, feeling anxious in Georgia. Oh, Melly's pointing toward going back after a year, going back to the regular workspace, right? So now it's on the opposite, right? It's, something new that was old is now new. And so that is going to feel like a threat. We've all gotten maybe a little bit confused socially. If we had a tendency for, we all have anxiety, but a tendency for anxiety or social anxiety, that might be up. If we've gotten used to a rhythm in the body, working from home, we've got things under control now. Now we have a change coming. So that's a threat. So what's challenged me is a way to look at it. What will be the challenge? How will I be challenged? How can I see this as a challenge? So what did I learn? If you're just getting on, we're looking at the year, the pandemic, which is still here, but looking at the year's mark, that is so stunning. We can look at our resiliency, we can look at this adaptability, but there's a double-edged sword to it, that we can begin to adapt in ways that might get us through, but may not be good for us. So we're doing a little reflection. On this journey of the pandemic, what did I discover? What surprised me? What challenged me? Welcome, everybody. New York's in the room. Florida's here. What inspired me? What inspired me? Did you find someone or something that woke you up, inspired, that breathed you and opened you, helped you see something differently? What inspired you? And what touched you? Shelley, I've deepened my spiritual journey. Well, that's right. We can unpack that one, your spiritual journey. I've deepened. Like a beautiful tree, right? So when the storms come, which many of us are dealing with right now, I'm in the Hawaii area. We've got a lot of storming. That the trees are stretching down and they're flexing. There's a deepening and there's a resilience. Hello, Beth. Hello, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Thank you for telling us where you are. So you can imagine each of us here in our own space. Here we're connected, and I'm welcoming you once again to this moment that's never been here before. This opportunity, and to reflect. You can take those reflections out of the room. It's Spinoza. I knew it would come to me, the reflections. You know, I'm on a journey always. This day is now a new journey. What's my intention for this day? And that at the end of the day, instead of, oh my gosh, what was wrong with me, what I didn't get done, or what's going on? What did I discover? What did I find surprising? What challenged me? What touched me? What inspired me? So we're going to settle into practice. I want to say hello again and again to all of you. Good morning from Billings, Montana. Oh, do tell. This has been organizing pictures from 30 years, son's childhood. Let's make them digital. Oh, how beautiful. So you're reliving the times that touched you so beautifully. Your son, lovely. Hello, Toronto. All right, everybody, let's dive in and let's go on the journey here. Whatever posture works for you, we are going to remember the heart, and because that is the first brain. So settle in. It could be standing, sitting, lying down. You could even do a very, very simple, slow walk back and forth. I will be sitting, so I will guide it that way. And let yourself move around a bit, just coming on board, listening to the body, shaking it up a little bit, quite literally. And then establishing your sense of dignity, never being here again, this gift of arrival in this moment. The alignment is everything. Please align the body. Let the energy be unlocked. Uncrossed legs unless you're sitting on the floor. Let the energy be unlocked. Head over heart, heart over belly, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Resting the hands where they won't impede the neck. And finding the best gaze. So the softness of the gaze. It can be open, lower cast, taking nothing in. Or you can close your eyes. You determine what's best for you. And just welcome yourself to the moment that's never been here before. It's brand new. So that welcoming is unconditional. There is no demand for you to be other than what you are in this moment. So the good and the bad and the ugly, as it's said, all here now. All the pains, all the joys. What you like, what you don't like. And without doing anything, no manipulation of breath, just this dignified posture with your very heart exposed. Just sense into the stillness, the space, and the silence. So you, like a plant, a tree, reaching into the soil, the ground beneath you, letting the whole body begin to drop down. And here's a secret: you don't need to be calm. That's the welcoming. but letting the body rest a little bit more into gravity and imagining yourself as this beautiful artistry of nature. And there are certain elements that allow you to reach deeper and to extend higher. And you don't need to drown the plant, flood it with too much, or pull it to grow. You're just letting yourself rest into this truth, this moment of your safety and the wholeness that already exists. And now we can add a few elements. The breath is already here. We don't need to do much to it, but to remember it, to sense it. And so the element here is the wind. It's to let that movement of air be known. Invite the possibility without pushing or pulling for it to be wider and deeper. Every exhale reminds the body that it can settle down. Let the rootedness reach, extend. Find the depths of your resiliency. Every exhale. Every inhale. The elements from that beautiful earth in the reach come back to you, extending up through the spine. This brightening into the heart and the brightening of the mind. You don't need to drown this beautiful growth with too much effort. And letting the breath just breathe you. And so any beautiful artistry of nature, that pattern beauty that we run across, that's you. And letting there be warmth. Needs some sun, yes? And so really bringing the warmth into the heart. The warmth toward yourself. You can let yourself be remembered right here at the heart. This rhythm of breath is coming and going, and the heart is beating. This life force that's here, this gift. Brother David Stendel-Rast would say, the only appropriate response is gratefulness. So just letting the threading of breath right there at the heart, with the heart beating. A little bit of warmth. Forcing nothing, just remembering what is here is such a gift. Don't need to do a gratitude journal. Just remember. Remember. Again and again and again. The direct touch of your heart beating, the touch of your breath, and the touch, to be touched, to be surprised, to be challenged, to be inspired by the reality of this moment's gift. You are alive. So in the warmth of the heart, of course, there are a myriad of emotions that come together. And that is the element of water, to let whatever comes come and let it move you. You don't need to figure it out. There's no fixing anything. It's just letting the movement occur, the direct, immediate sensation of emotion to be moved, not fixed, fluid. No matter what it is, just energy. Notice preferences here, right? We tend to bias. We tend to create this duality, good, bad. I want this emotion, not that emotion. I'm striving to get to some beautiful, peaceful place. You are beauty. You are peace. And that comes with the willingness to be with the storms and the movement. That tree reaching down and stretching and bending is so powerful. That's you. Heart, breath. And if you will, if it makes sense for you to remember the big L love, this true warmth and water that cultivates every possibility. May I be more loving in my heart. Another beautiful teacher has often said, if it's not love, peace, joy, harmony, and the like, it's just not real. Just dark confusion. Cultivating your resiliency, what already exists in you just by being here. So this journey, what have you discovered in these moments strung together? What was your intention? What is going to be your intention? What surprised you? Challenged you? Inspired you? And what touched you? We've worked so hard to just stay alive. It can get kind of solid, so breaking it up a little bit, it's okay. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay not to feel. You're just beginning to break ground, stretching. Remembering that next breath. 100%, the beginning, the middle, and the end. The inhale, the exhale, the space. We have space. I'm wishing you more and more of it and good use of it. It's such a delight to be here with you. Feel free to chat in. I want to remind each of us that this is such a beautiful community that's been built and that's been offered. And if it has been of benefit to you, this is offered worldwide for free. If you're able to donate in any way, please do. Let it be an act of gratitude if it works for you. And so, Eileen, it's so beautiful. It's a beautiful awareness. Thank you for helping me return to myself. Sometimes I can become so estranged from my truth that I forget who I am and what is my truth, the truth, our truth. Wow, so beautiful. I got in touch with the real me, Jeanette says. Hi, Frank from PA. Yes, so if you'd like to donate, you can use paypal.com. You see it in the chat here, --donate. Oh, it's a whole code. Elisha Goldstein, PayPal. Please support in any way that you can. Hello, Gary. You're welcome. Thanks for being here, for taking time for yourself. This is the journey, right? Every moment, every day, we are amazing, aren't we? Look at what we've done. All right, everybody. I'm going to send you my good heart. And remember that there is so much connection here. It's a little bit of a moment of, I wish I could see you all and hear from you all. But thank you for chatting in and letting us know how it worked for you. Hello, Sweden, Ted. Oh, I know. I was thinking about this morning. Time change in other countries. Yikes. But you know what? Good news. You can watch this again. Yes, time change. See if we can work on stopping that. What do you think? All right, everybody. Oh, eternal presence. Oh, interesting. I love words, Martha. I'm enjoying just listening in this way to your wisdoms. All right, everybody. Take good care. Thank you for allowing me to be here with you. It's quite a privilege. All right. And I wish you luck going back to work. The changes. Can do it. Find the challenge in it, not just the threat. All right. Thank you.